All right.
All right.
Round 2.
Yes.
It will be versus Tamás Albeck from Hungary. Yeah, Hungary. And Andreas Rybeck from here in Varberg.
Yes.
Who is Andreas?
He is. How should I describe him without starting out with his amazing muscles?
Yes.
Yeah.
We've heard about him on the Beyond the Wall.
Yeah.
With his guns.
His guns. Yeah.
We can maybe bring them up in.
Yeah, I think we can have. Yeah.
Can have some nice views.
Now he's shuffling, but hopefully when
there we go.
He's flexing them while he's shuffling. That's amazing. Actually, he's kind of when he started playing Thrones, we were a couple of people here in our local Meta playing, and Andreas picked it up, and he pretty much dove headfirst into the game. Started, really dedicating himself to the game, and I think he kind of ignited a hope in all of us that he was kind of a role model, that you can be a card player and a bit of a nerd.
Yeah,
and you can still
look guns. Really good.
Yeah, he looked really good. So we were really proud of him, both as a player and as a a physical specimen.
Did very well at Stalek last year.
He did extremely well. He was the overall champion because he was a finalist in the melee, second place, I think.
Yes, second place.
And I think he made the top 8.
Yes, I think so.
Made the top 4?
I believe no, top 8, I think.
Top 8, I think.
Yes.
So being the overall champion, and for those of you who weren't there, who didn't experience the schedule, I think Andreas slept something like maybe six hours during 3 days or something. So that feat in itself, just staying awake for such a long time, playing at such a high level and going so far, that's incredible.
And he's playing versus Tamas from Hungary. I met him at Bataya, Poramuro.
Yeah.
Very, very nice guy. Yeah. He's always happy. I don't know much about him as a player, but it looks like a Targ pod. Maybe he should look for his location, maybe?
Yeah, it's Dark Wings.
Oh, it's Dark Wings. Oh,
yes,
okay, of course.
He plays Dark Wings.
It's the same designer.
It's the same guy.
Yeah.
Also the same. The same champion. Den gick inte att ställa manuell exponering på. Så att jag ändrade till AV i alla fall, så den inte är på program. Det är 609 nu i alla fall.
Flyttar den lite så.
Ja, just precis.
All right, and Andreas is playing Martell no agenda with a 4-card setup.
Yep.
Some economy, a carrion bird, and discourage and Harrenhal on setup. That's fairly nice. Tamas sets up a Shadows card, the restricted Danny, and some economy. It's summoned by the Conclave by Andreas versus Shores of Nisar, right? Yes.
Okay.
Rivers. Andreas is looking for Quentin. Usually you might see him looking for a flea bottom scavenger. It could be he actually has it in his hand. We will see. They draw up. Oh yeah, he reveals Street of Sister, I believe. Let's see who goes first. I believe it might be Andreas. Yes. Starting out with a refugee and water gardens. He has a Condemned by the Council in hand, and we get to see a Lost Spearman coming out. No influence on Tamas board. And Quentin. Looks like he has a secondary Harrenhal for when all his cancels runs out. And he calls it thinking as well.
Okay.
He is done. It's Tamas' time to marshal. It's a bit of a glare on the card, sadly. We see a Varys and some economy. A Meraxes. Let's see.
Is the cancel prize or?
It's still unclaimed. It's unclaimed. Did you do it or just planning for it?
See a Herald of the East.
Awesome.
Might he be looking for a Mad King, maybe?
And is there also a prize for
Andreas is debating on whether to allow him to trigger the... Yes, he allows him to trigger the Heralds. Yes,
Cool. Oh, okay.
Skipping through the Mad King.
Yeah.
Might come back to it. Yes.
Oh, I'm still debating. Yep, there he is. Daenerys and her old man.
He's pretty good if he doesn't get bounced versus versus the Gaston, which we haven't seen yet, but should be in there in Andreas' deck.
Yeah, absolutely. There's some Meraxes.
I don't think he has any gold to steal with solo, and Varys can only escort himself.
I think Andreas has 1 gold
Oh, he does.
left, so he could.
So he might be stealing it, well,
Yeah.
playing solo for free, basically.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Yes, he is.
Yep. Okay, so there's 2 gold left. We won't see Ares this round. Plays her in the shadows.
Puts it in shadows for later.
Yep.
Takes out Syria.
Yep.
It's a fairly strong position for Tamas, but he's facing a deck that loves playing from behind.
Yep.
Scourging Dany. He discards his what's it called? New event. I love it.
It's
by sword or by guile?
bonkers. Yeah, by sword or by guile. Yeah.
It's cancelled. And the second icon is also cancelled. No icons for Dany, and that's pretty nice. Yes, I might say it's a herald. I will try to keep track of the chat, but I will forget for sure. I believe we are seeing an intrigue challenge. Yes, unopposed. Mad King gone. Ouch. And a condemned on the Meraxes. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Do we reply here or do we reply in the browser?
No, I just replied
Okay,
on the yes.
Wow, that's amazing. We have a microphone.
We have a microphone. New tech. So it's he wins a military.
Yep. Syria goes back to the shadows.
Going with the Herald in intrigue. I believe that will go unopposed. He doesn't have a choosing. Oh yes, there we go.
No
Goes in
castles.
for the block, protecting his hand. Will he do a military or power? I think he will get blocked either way. I do think I saw a nightmare on Tamas' hand, so Quentin not dying is a pretty big thing for now.
Yes.
We see Fear of the Sun versus Rally Cry. Scourge is gone. Looks like Andreas is going first and marshalling. No? Oh yeah, he's bringing out the Syria and marshalling. I believe it's a Gaston marshals. And Duran. 5 cost. Passing marshalling. Yes, another herald. Andreas lets it through. We will have to do something about that glare. I think we have a better view from upside. Yes, it's a CCG Nightmares. He's looking for a new Mad King. I believe it's a Nightmares, a Khal-Drogo, and the Dragon Strikes, probably. I don't remember what that does exactly. I believe they're in the challenges phase, and Andreas goes in for a ought to be an intrigue. Nightmares on Doran, maybe? Or Gaston? It's cancelled. He still gets to draw a card.
So how we're doing?
Andreas is coming through in an intrigue. He does have Gaston and Doran.
Is he still sitting on that nightmare, or did he lose it?
No, he just used it,
Oh,
and it
he
was
used it.
cancelled.
Oh, okay, yeah. Makes sense. Okay, and we have Gaston out now, is that correct?
Gaston, yes.
Gaston is out.
Yeah.
And he bounced the discarded scourge with Rally Cry?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Okay, cool.
I would like to know if you can hear us well. It would be lovely to get some feedback. He defends, so it's not unopposed.
Hi, Vince. Oh. Thanks, James. Yeah, we'll see what we can do about the voice, the audio. If we... I don't know if we can increase the gain without picking up too much background sound from the...
Yes, I think we have maxed out a lot, and we're using a broadcast mic, which we should sit right next to, but we're two people,
Yep.
and we're not that gay. A little bit.
A little bit, but not enough.
The first reports are coming in.
Yep. It took Christian 20 minutes to deal with Jakob Törnicke.
Rough for Törnicke,
Yep.
last year's runner-up.
Yeah, I told him yesterday that he was the guy to beat for this tournament since our reigning champion LaPlante isn't here. He didn't want to hear any of that though. He didn't want the expectations, I think, Jakob, from being the best player still here from last year. So.
The power gets blocked. Quentin comes through in military, I believe. I think that might go through. Actually, he might block. Gets blocked for 4. Zero you back to shadows. Yes, Vince. Mark is here. We might put him on the stream later. We're trying to mix the countries as well as we can.
Yeah, no, Marco is definitely playing. He's not here just to spectate.
Ooh. Triggers Doran after losing. As a defender, no cards in Tamas' hand.
Oh, he lost the Mad King.
Yes, it should have been a Mad King, yeah. Sadly, he's putting his discard pile outside of our view. Yes, we're hoping to get some more views when the Americans wake up, probably. It's quite late for them. I believe I am wrong on the power counters. It's 42. I think Tamas is in a very, very good place here.
Yep.
Already chosen his plot. Let's see if we can see what Andreas is up to. He's debating Power of Blood to protect against Danny. Looks like that's the choice, maybe?
Yep.
Yes. Crossing the Ruby Ford, discards of power. Is Andreas going first? Looks like.
Yep.
See a Lost Oasis and a Martell, I believe. Yes, Marcella. A game of Sivas. that might help him come back.
Yeah.
He does have the card advantage still,
Yep,
but the
he
board
does.
is not very good for him. And the second Harrenhal, so he can cancel a lot if he likes.
Yep. Refugee.
So we see the Caldrogo and a retreat.
Retreat, yes.
And he marshaled a refugee as well. Takes out Serial. What do you think is Andreas' plan to come back here on the board? You try to bait out the Sivas on a key character?
I think so, but
He only has 2 intrigue
Yeah.
icons.
yeah, he does. He does.
Lost to Aces will help, of course.
Yep. Kneeling a key character is certainly going to help.
Taking away the DNA is always
Yep.
nice.
It's probably the top choice in most cases.
He stealths Danny. She snelt. When he's coming in for an intrigue. Yes, looks like.
Yeah, he's just got the 2 heralds with intrigue icons.
He might oppose. Not much else. Unopposed. Oh yes, Wemma, that would be a very good play. How we're doing on time? It's slipping away, I think. 25 minutes left.
25 minutes left. We had some games that almost went to time last round, so we're gonna be a bit more eager with the time. Give me the time report. Last round.
We're trying to multitask, running the tournament and running a store and commentating. So sometimes we'll go a little bit silent, but we will always be back, of course. Looks like he's coming through in a power challenge with Doran and Martell, I believe. I think Tamas can play around losing the Dani now. Donovan wins against his metamate. Cruel.
No, she pretty much everything on the table, but I can't.
Come here, Don. We're bringing in Donovan for some commentary. So you're playing Martell No Agenda today?
I'm playing
Again.
Martell No Agenda, yes.
Yes. So we're looking at Andreas Rybeck actually also plays No Agenda.
Is he, what's his restricted code? I can actually see this because I can, like. I mean, but I know what he plays now.
Yeah, whatever.
All right.
This is
All right,
fun.
fair enough. All right, cool.
Yeah. So I don't think he has his restricted card out yet anyway. 43. Tamas plays Targ
Dark
DWDW.
Wings.
Yeah, Dark Wings.
I know his deck.
Yes, oh nice. Then maybe you can give some insight because it's a pretty.
I mean, I haven't seen his deck, but it's based on his version he played in Stalek.
Oh,
he
yeah,
came
probably.
fourth in Stalek.
Oh,
And
I
I think
didn't even realize.
he's playing Rivers again, I think.
Yes, he does.
4 Rivers probably. He's playing Herald of the East to search for important characters and then
Yes.
play an event so he can draw into them, like the Mad King and Dani. And I think he's also playing a couple of attachments. The attachment that says -1, +1, -1, Harpy Scourge.
Yeah.
So he's probably also playing the plot card that discards when you get to 0.
Threat. Yes.
Yeah, threat, yes.
He's in a very good board position here. I think we have a Sivas on Rybeck's hand.
Yeah. That is. And he has vehicles thinking under his Lost Spearman, so he's 5 strength.
Yes.
So he can technically.
I think he has a second. He calls it thinking on hand as well. Let's see if we can.
I think Doran is such a great card.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Tamas is always out of cards. He managed to protect them this round, but it's.
I think Doran is one of the most underrated cards. He's really, really strong.
Yeah.
And especially now, if you're not playing the Viper as a restricted card for Gast and Grey.
Do you think Tamas is expecting a Valor here? Because it looks like he's thinking about the return to hand river to protect a guy or something.
Yeah. That could be really wise to do. Well, yeah, he needs to get rid of Quinton, but then he will lose his Doran. Probably not, because otherwise Andreas would have used Gast and Grey to put back a refugee or whatever with Doran. If he was planning on playing Valor.
Yes,
or
of
he's
course.
deciding to play Valor now.
Yeah.
I would have bounced something back.
But then that's a mistake if he's playing Valor now.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Even though he can get rid of Quinton.
Yeah, Wema it looks like, because he's sitting on 3 cards, Tamas. Yeah, it's Wildfire to kill the Quentin versus the return
Yes.
to hand, I think.
That's smart. Oh, that's actually pretty good for
Andreas.
Tamas. Yeah, for both of them actually, because
Andreas wins initiative now. So
Oh,
you can
yeah.
trigger the Wildfire first, I believe. Yeah?
Tamas is probably getting rid of a Herald and Refugee.
Yeah, of course.
And I think that for Targaryen Dog Wings, it's really important to play the rivers, because it will get you into the game. And then you'll just draw off your agenda and Meraxes and Jogo, because Targaryen itself doesn't have a lot of draw.
Pontus and Christopher wins their games. And Christopher with multitasking here, as you heard. So yeah.
JC is asking how I'm doing. I'm 1-1. First game I played against Jakob Hultman.
That's rough.
Yes, I had a 2-card setup, Quinton and Bloody Gates, and I was thinking he's going to play March to the Wall if he made the change, because I've seen his deck. We know each other's decks. We've been changing deck lists, so. And I was like, I think he changed one plot to March to the Wall, and then he played March to the Wall, and it was over in the first plot actually. Even though I knew which plots he was going to play, still that hurts even more.
Yeah. So we see him actually keeping Quentin on board just for a character.
That's interesting.
Could be important.
I'm not sure.
You're not?
I think I would have killed Quentin here. He only has a few cards in hand.
I don't think Andreas has many characters. He has not seen any lately.
But he has the Lost Spearman, which is 5 strength, so he can win a challenge.
Of course, yeah, he does.
Tough.
But he only has 2 events left.
And he needs to bounce
Is
the
that the
Danny.
3rd Herald, I believe? Yeah? No, he bounced the Herald back to look for a new character. Yeah.
Cool.
Yes, I will have to judge something. Go back. We are back from a rule question.
Classic question, I think.
About dissension at the end of marshalling.
Yes, yeah. Always ask
if you have any actions.
if you have an action.
Yes.
Yeah. But that's I'm not sure what I have to say about that. It's a bit, I don't know. I don't really like it, but then again.
It's. I mean, it's necessary, but it's sad.
Yeah,
as well.
it's a bit sad. Yeah.
So he actually puts Daria on top of his deck here. He's looking to discard Quentin. So.
Yep. That's a great play.
He does have a Harrenhal in play, so
It's a passive, right?
Yes, but it's on the top
can,
of his deck.
he has to cancel
so he
something.
Can cancel the draw. He
Yes.
15 minutes left on time.
He has to cancel something.
Peter wins versus Hultman.
If he's going to use Viserys, he has to cancel that with Quentin, I think.
Yeah. That's a good move.
Yeah.
He's taking out Cyril.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, he probably didn't have money to play out Daria anyway this round.
Makes sense.
But anything Tamas triggers should be a cancel.
Yes. Doesn't have any daddy on the board. And he has to bounce Danny, I think. Well, you can still lose. Well, I think he should use Games of Us here. If he's doing a red challenge, then he should probably play Games of Us.
Yeah, I think so. You reported your... Yes? Yeah, he did. Yes.
Fire.
I wasn't on
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, okej.
Oh.
Du vann.
Nej,
Nej.
den andra Mikael vann.
Michael versus Michael. Michael wins. Killian, I'm talking about letting the event go through, but then you can cancel the draw only. Doran kneels out Daenerys again with Lost Oasis.
Oh, he's going first. He has the last two. I didn't even. Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
He's in control.
It's been helping him a lot.
Yeah.
He's managed to go first twice in a row now.
Yeah, and that's the thing. If you're playing against Ravage, you can always probably always go first.
Yeah.
9 out of 10 times.
It might be the single thing keeping him in the game at the moment, at least.
It's always tricky if you have to bounce something with Gaston Grey. Do you want to lose a challenge or do you want to bounce to win the challenge? It's always tricky.
It's probably a power, military, and stealth on the refugee. Or maybe, no, it should be a power, right? He still has the Lost Spearman standing.
Spearman, yeah.
No, it's a military. It's blocked, but lost. Claims the hero, maybe, no?
You've seen better paths.
Oh, you can't cancel the draw. I didn't know.
You can't?
I was pretty sure.
Oh, because it's an agenda. You mean from the Darwin's agenda? You can't cancel that. You can't cancel agenda. You cannot cancel.
You can prevent it from happening.
Yes,
You cannot cancel
it's Brienne or something like that, but you cannot cancel it. No.
Okay, cool.
You can cancel the, for example, outwit, the plot,
Yeah,
but you
of
can't.
course, yeah.
Yes, it's a bit tricky sometimes. Yes, James has some great news. I'm not sure if you've seen it on his Facebook yesterday.
No?
He's engaged.
Right. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Sätter vi den på laddning? Den längst bort.
Får man springa in och göra obscena gester? Stickhällning. Springa på bordet och
Actually, for the first round, a Dutch couple was supposed to play each other, so they did the pairings again, and then I had to play Jakob. And then in the second round, I have to play a Dutch person. We're only with 3, so that was a bit of a bummer. But I mean, you can't let a couple play first round.
No.
A foreign couple against each other.
They traveled here.
Yes, exactly.
They play at home.
Yes.
See if they're making any challenges. Is it power defended by the Viserys and Solo, I believe?
And I think that Jakob, Andreas has to remember that he can win with a Valar as well if he's playing Valar at some point because of the 3 priced, 4 priced even, Viserys, Solo and Daenerys.
Yes.
So he
might bounce Syria or something and then Valar. Not now. He's in a good enough state.
Maybe he's going to the Spears.
Oh yeah.
If he'll go to the Spears next turn and then after that turn play Valar, he has a really good chance of winning. I'm not sure on how much is he stacking. Those stacks of 2 or?
I think it's stacks of 1 actually.
Okay.
So he's quite.
Okay, so it's gonna take some time.
6-4, I believe.
We might go to time
now
here.
5. Yeah, it probably will, unless he makes a big to the Spears turn next round and then Valar.
And he has to know. He has to Valar if it's the last spot he can play because that will give Brandon 4 priced.
Yeah.
He won by price. He's my hero now.
Sheepskate is a taken.
To make sure that he will get the prize.
And I have 5 times draw cap. 5 rounds.
5 rounds draw cap. Wel een nothing storm.
Cornet. Draw.
Kleine speelfout van mij inderdaad. Dubbele herren al. Dat had hij moeten doen, want hij had zijn... ik had een claim nodig. Ik had 1 claim. Op 14 kwam ik uit en hij had zijn... Ironborn met... hij zat echt wel heel snel op pauw. En ik had herren al ik had 2 keer de prijs...
We see Tamas revealing a lot of cards and Aftermath for Andreas.
Oh wow. Okay. So now I'm really thinking that Andreas isn't playing Valar.
Yeah, it
because
looks
he has
like
used his Aftermath and Wildfire Assault.
You can play Wildfire and Valar, but three resets is no.
Even no. Vince is saying something interesting.
It could be. We have seen his
3
plots,
resets.
I don't remember.
It could be, but I don't. He's one of the guys that has the balls to play without Valar.
Yes.
So.
But playing Aftermath and Wildfire, that's
well,
not.
But yeah,
not
okay.
big balls.
But they're not full resets, so. Well, all right, one large ball then. That is true what Vince says, but then I would also play lots of shadow characters.
Yes, which we haven't seen anything.
Probably like Jaime, Varys. He's probably playing Venomous Blades.
It should be, but
moment.
he has not seen anything, and it would have been doing a lot of work.
Yes, definitely. Also granting him priced for a couple of characters. It's interesting that Tamas hasn't used his Viserys yet. To get rid of the cosmic thinking. We're seeing a cold hands now.
A cold hands.
Interesting. Probably going to pick Danny.
Yeah.
What did he pick himself?
He picked Quentin, so he's probably gonna discard cold hands directly, maybe.
Yes.
I don't know why. I'm not understanding this play straight away.
Well, Vince, if he's probably you have to play. What's the event named? If something leaves play, you draw a card and can kneel something.
The
event that if you kneel if someone dies on your side, you can kneel a character and.
Parting Blow.
Parting Blow, yeah.
Yes.
I'm playing it myself. And I need some more coffee, guys.
It's a dupe on Danny, yes. And
So he picked
Syrio. Syrio and Quentin behind.
That is really interesting.
Cold hands.
Alright.
Oh. Did we see the Dario actually?
Oh,
Where's
yes.
Dario?
Oh, Dario.
Maybe he's protecting him
his own
against
Quinton.
Dario.
Yeah.
That's a very good play.
That is, yep.
Let's see if we can see. Yes, he has Dario
Yes,
in hand. That's
okay,
a
yeah,
very
yeah.
good play by Andreas. Very, very good.
I like that. That's a really nice play.
Jag fixar det sen, för jag måste ändå till. Kan vi inte ta ner tvåla som står? Där är också...
Thanks, Dice. One of my Dutch manamates is in the chat.
Is it? Oh, yeah, there
Dice,
we go.
who was supposed to come as well, but unfortunately he couldn't make it. He was traveling in Scandinavia, but...
Oh, there we see the Harpy Scourge, yeah.
Is the stream on Twitch or is it on?
Yes, it's on Twitch. That's where you're reading the chat.
Oh, okay. Because nowadays you can do it on YouTube as well, but I'm not sure if that's like really usable at the moment.
The gaming version of the sites is
Yes.
only for UK and US for now.
Oh, obviously.
Actually.
Okay, yeah.
But they do have their regular one. But Twitch is very easy and nice, I think.
Yeah, it's a
People
great
are-
program, yeah. Especially since people can chat as well.
So he discards Cold Hands to bring out Quentin again.
Right. But that will only delay, so he now has to.
But now-
He has to make sure Quentin dies this time.
He has Arnold, so that's
Yes.
no problem. As soon as he triggers anything, an event, Viserys, anything.
And now there's a dupe on Danny, which makes it quite difficult. Well, not impossible to get rid of, but it's. But he's gonna kneel her anyways.
You could try to bounce her, and he saves her, and you'd still get your characters to hand, and then you Valar. But now we know he doesn't run Valar, of course. But Viserys discards Syrio. He values the stealth and other icons more. It's only 2 minutes left on time, so I believe this will be the last round. It's 6-5 in favor of Tamas. But
A Venomous Blade would have won him the game.
Venomous Blade would have won the game, but also I think Lost Oasis and Sivas and Gaston
Yeah.
could make this a win. Easy.
Yep, I think so. Yeah. It's gonna be tricky, but it's possible. But he has a Varys on the board now, which is kind of tricky. He has 2 nobles out, and so he can kneel one character, 2 nobles to bounce, and the other for Savas.
So if he gets through in military, which he will have only one character left for challenges. Probably Danny.
But he has to do challenges first and then bounce stuff. Or
Yes.
that's always the tricky part. When do you have to activate Savas or Gaston? It's really tricky.
Oh yeah, of course. We're running last round on time, so this will be their last round because it's only 1 minute left. Running 6 rounds and top 8 and ending 2 a.m.
Yes.
We save that for Stalek.
Exactly. Well,
Time is 45 seconds left.
it was 5 a.m. even in Stalek.
5 a.m. Yeah.
yeah.
I played board games instead because I was. So
But you
bad.
were playing the final table for Melee the night before, right? Or top 16?
No, I didn't. Vince
Oh,
knocked me
okay,
out
yeah.
in the last round. I think I almost won the Turian prize for Melee. So that sucked. See, he's coming through in power challenge. He's stealthing Danny, so it should be a power, right?
He's not. He hasn't lost Oasis yet, which is
That's
weird.
interesting.
That's really weird. Or maybe then he's doing military. to get
Yeah.
rid of and stealthing
Oh, yeah,
past
yeah,
Zolo.
yeah. Yes.
But even then, it's really
But-
weird.
It looked like he stealthed Danny, that's why I'm wondering.
So 4 games still going. Peter versus Johannes. Do you pronounce that correctly? Johannes?
Johannes. Yes.
Andreas and Tamas, obviously. Marcus versus Daniel. And Michael against Ingemar.
Ingemar, yes. Ingemar is playing a very interesting deck. I think
Oh, is he playing the one playing
Characterless.
Hollow Hill?
Hollow Hill, yes.
The Greyjoy.
With the grey cards.
Yes, awesome.
They know they have.
They can finish this plot. Okay. So now things will probably change since they heard that this is the last
Yeah, they will take their
round.
time.
Yeah.
So I believe it was a military challenge. It got through unopposed. No, it's opposed, of course. What did he kill?
And now we should be able to get rid of the rest of the characters.
Neil 1, Bounce 2. He does have fighting pits for Danny with the Harpy Scourge.
Okay.
So maybe Neil, maybe Varys and Bounce the 2 others and then cancel. No, if he cancels, he gives away 2 prized. Yeah, this is rough.
Yeah, he can't cancel anything at the moment.
I think he will get through in at least one challenge, Tamas.
It is really possible to win one challenge and get the power he needs, or the power challenge, even unopposed.
Yeah.
So he lost Viserys. Did he get priced for Viserys? Can someone check that out? Viserys is off the table.
Yeah, it was visitors.
Did he claim price for Viserys? Okay, it's confirmed.
Maybe it's stacks of 2 and it's actually
It's
6-6.
Texas. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're not quite sure the
Yeah, you're
the
right,
power is
James.
correct,
First
but-
action should have been Savaz on Danny. Yes. Before even. Yeah. True. Okay.
He's checking what events he might have left.
And Andreas is used playing Martell. He played Martell aloof and apart during Madrid.
Yeah, he's been playing Martell for a while. He's a Grey and Martell player. Played a lot of Bloodthirst before. He played Aloof at Bataya.
And Tamas is all about Targaryen.
Oh yeah?
Yes. Made out of fire and blood. The Hungarian way. And Tamas is winning, going to Indominance with Meraxas.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think this
So
is
it's going to
very
be
hard.
really, really tricky. And I already think that he made a couple of mistakes.
And we actually know that Tamas has a true power in his hand.
Yeah.
So, of course, Andreas doesn't know this.
This challenge has to go through unopposed. So he has to play Savas.
Yeah, he
He
needs,
can play the Savas because Varys. So after Varys kneels, if he's blocking with, and Tamas should know that he's up against the Savas. Oh, okay, yeah, he knows that. Really interesting game. Yes, two.
oh, he does now. Okay.
So he has to do it before two Targaryen. So it's impossible to do now.
No,
That's
loyal
loyal
to
to
the
last.
True
To
power
the-
is
and
just
then, yeah, oh, yeah,
misinformation for
Yeah,
power.
yeah, true. Yeah, we're all getting confused here, yeah. It's like misinformation.
There we go, the true power. And if he cancels, he gives it way 2 power.
That's not...
That's not what he wants to do.
Yeah, he can... tricky.
And
If he does, he doesn't think, and he can go Savas on Varus.
yes, but I think
It doesn't really matter. He can just...
Oh,
he can bounce them both back.
he has the
Cancels.
cancel.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so it goes through. He wins the power. Do you think that he should have played the Savas under last experiment?
This
Because
the
yeah, for Game of Savas.
for him, yeah.
Varus and Lost Spirit had the same strength. Yeah, indeed, James. Yeah, that's weird. Because he will probably have to bounce it with Ghast and Grey anyway, so it's a bit weird. Weird move here. Yeah.
Power plays. It could be.
Yes, indeed. What's happening? Doran is off the board.
It could be that he actually has a choosing on hand and stand her to defend.
What is going on? Oh, okay, and then he's gone?
He cancels.
Yes.
Oh, he cancels the.
Oh, yeah. So he will get
bounce.
prized for that.
Oh, and
Yes.
Quentin
Okay.
becomes the agenda. He could stand her, but I don't think that it will matter. I think this only matters if.
Yeah, indeed.
If
New
he has-
Varus, yeah, it's a new, yeah. But now if he does a challenge with Varus, and now another character is left, yeah, okay.
Oh, he did bounce.
So if he's doing a power check, yeah, okay,
Place to win.
this is good as well. Doesn't matter, yeah. Because once he does a challenge with Varus, it's over. No prize for her, no? Did they?
Sivas? They did take prize for her.
Okay.
So there goes the Sivas. And he wins on Meraxes.
Yep, this could have been avoided.
I think he
Not-
would have had to play differently the whole
Exactly.
challenges fest from
Yeah,
the beginning.
Yes, definitely. He should have won here. Yeah.
It might be that Andreas has more. We will wait for him to report,
yeah.
but it looks like it's 8-7.
Modify för Ingemar. Characterless deck. Sen har vi Johannes vann. Won the second round. So I think
Next year we have to do a camera